after she passed, my first thought was that all the magic I had known in the world was done, because how could I experience it without her? And that's why the book is called Inheriting Magic, because I realized after having children that she had created magic in me that I could pass on, if I was able to tap into it. I think magic for us in our family, and I think for my mom too, is really an intention, and sort of a mindset. It was like, how do you look at a normal dinner party and add magic to it? Or, with my kids, we do moon water, where we kind of like put intentions into this water that we're going to drink the next day, and we set it out in the moon, and it's not expensive. It's very silly, but again, it's like it's setting the intention that we're going to feel magical, when we do it. And that's who she was. She would put up Christmas lights in my room if I had a broken heart or bad cramps or whatever it was. Again, she just took like ordinary things and sort of added magic to them. And so that's what I try to do for my kids now. I've cried about her in positive ways because I feel like I'm really honoring her, but I also feel sad because she's not here to see it. So I do think that it's important that we're having those conversations and that we're supporting people in grief. And I hope that this book, and the movie will do that for people and let them know that, also there can be joy and magic while you're grieving, or after grief. And that can kind of be the light at the end of the tunnel for people. Again, we're big into, I talk in the book, my kids are very into vision boards. So we start at Christmas time, sort of collecting like really positive words and affirmations and things that we might want for the new year. And we sort of collect them in envelopes and we put them aside. And then on New Year's Eve, we're going to make these vision boards for like the things that we want to invite into 2025. But it's a great way to like kind of promote a positive mindset, and do something together that feels like you're, getting ready to put out kind of positive vibes. We also do this thing every year where we get a broom, and we just get it from the store. Again, not very expensive, but you sort of open up all the doors and windows, you put on Christmas music, and you sweep out all of the energy from that year. And then you close the doors up and you light candles, and you sort of look at your affirmation words that are going to go on your vision board, and you kind of say, okay, and this is what we're going to bring into the new year. And the movie is called The Holiday Junkie. It's also in honor of my mother. I play a holiday magic maker who has lost her mom. So she's in grief, her first Christmas from her mom. And she meets a very handsome house manager who happens to be my real life husband. And she meets him, and he is in grief because he was left at the altar around Christmas. And so both of them are grieving different things, but they come together sort of wanting to avoid Christmas and kind of in the midst of pain. And they end up with the most magical Christmas and really full hearts. So it's a really sweet movie. It has all the things you want a Christmas movie to have, but this one is different because it does deal with grief, and it does deal with sadness at the holidays, and it does. I really wanted to tell people that it is okay to have both, and that a lot of people have both. And that doesn't mean that you're not doing Christmas right. It means you're being real about it, and that's beautiful, and that they can both exist at the same time.
Do you do this all by yourself?
My mom started the business when I was a kid.
It's just weird to hire someone to plan their Christmas.
Wow, who climbed up your chimney?
It's really funny. He's known for kind of playing like more intense roles. And so initially, I didn't ask him to be in the movie because I didn't think it would be his kind of thing. I think of him as like a dreamy Christmas movie guy, and I think he'd be perfect for it, but I didn't know if it would be something he was even like really interested in. So the conversation was very funny when the whole group was kind of like, no, I think Brian would be great in this, and it honors your mom, and like this could be a really great family thing. And so I was like, do you want to be in the movie? And he was like, yeah, of course I want to be in the movie. And I was like, well, all right, I didn't know. It was really funny. But he's wonderful. He's wonderful in the movie, and I hope for him that he gets to go do lots more Christmas movies after this. Oh, you know what's really nice about it for us, because we have 3 kids, it was the first time in a long time that we've been alone, just like us without the kids, like during the day doing something other than like errands. You go here high-fiving in the hallway, you know what I mean? When you're busy, like you get all your stuff done while they're at school. And this was really like concentrated time where we were getting to create something together, but also our job was to like fall in love with each other again every single day for 15 days. It was quite beautiful. I really like left the movie going, God, I love this guy. And I'm like super psyched that I'm married to him. So it actually went the opposite way, which was great.
What are you waiting for, huh? What are you waiting for?
I can't say yet, but we are getting close. We are definitely in talks. And I'm trying really hard to. It's just a matter of scheduling with 911 and their shooting schedule. So fingers crossed.
Right. Are you
Yeah.
excited? Do you want it to happen?
I do want it to happen. Yeah, I really do. It was a fun thing for me. And I feel like at 45, it would be really cool to go back to something I started when I was 18, which is crazy to think about. But I think it would be fun.